There you are. Welcome to Zen Fits here in Blackstone, Virginia, the center of the world. Today's talk is on, I just realized it just this minute ago. Shows you how fresh my talks are. So fresh, I don't even know what I'm going to say. Life is a fresh apple. Life is a fresh apple. So I've been really kind of like obsessed with apples here lately because, it's Genesis, the creation myth of Genesis, Adam and Eve and the apple and all that, was the beginning of consciousness. And mythology speaking, in Genesis, the beginning of the creation myth, the creation of the world, the creation of man, the creation of consciousness, which has happened when Eve bit the apple and they got kicked out of paradise and began to wander the world looking for paradise. Trying to go back and redo the apple. I wish I didn't bite that apple. Damn serpent, damn devil, why did I bite that apple, you see? And I got kicked out of paradise. Everything was fine until I bit that fucking apple. Yes. And now I can't get back. I can't get back because of my consciousness is the world I live in, and I can't get back paradise because I would have to give up consciousness. And I can't give up consciousness because consciousness can't give up consciousness. So I'm stuck. I'm trapped, you see. We're trapped. Paradise lost. This was the great epic of Milton. Paradise lost, paradise regained. If you go through all of the great epics, and of course with us now, the epics are in movies. We don't have any great epics literature mythology that ties our culture together, like the Iliad and Odyssey, that, and the Aeneid, and the Christian stories of the Middle Ages, the biblical stories of the Middle Ages, and Paradise Lost, Paradise, and James Joyce, and all of these great works, epics, that describe the human condition. Are all gone now. They're all in our movies. But in the movies come and go so fast, we don't really have anything to hang on to, And so right now I'm focusing on an apple, the apple in human history. And it started with, of course, the apple, Adam and Eve. And we can go to the poison apple, the Snow White bit. And we can go to the apple that hit Newton in the head, and he discovered the law of gravity and created the modern world that we live in. We don't see it that way, but the apple appeared again. The apple appeared again, and then it appeared with Steve Jobs, and he had the apple, and he created a world of Mac, the Apple computer world. He created a computer that was our friend. The computer in which we could become part of. He created a computer world. And we're living in that now, you see. So he was really sad. Steve Jobs was saying, oh, come on, bite the apple, buy a Mac. Dare to bite the apple. Bite the apple, you're going to be a Mac man. You're going to be a pure man, original man, a creative man. A real man, you see, a PC man. No, you don't want to be a PC man. They're all liberals. They're all intellectuals. All they do is sit around and analyze everything. They're all thinking. They're all head people. Be a body man. Be an apple man. You see, I fell for it. I couldn't wait to get an apple. Couldn't wait to get a Mac. Remember the Mac Super Bowl ad, where the in 1984, in the Super Bowl ad, where everybody's watching the big screen of the Big Brother telling everybody what to do. They're all robots, and in living color, a woman comes running down the aisle with a sledgehammer, and she throws it into the screen and shatters Big Brother, and everybody becomes living color, a Mac man, an Apple man. The apple, you see. So you bite the apple, you're going to create a new world, and you're going to live in it. So the apple hit Newton in the head, created a modern world, and we're living in that, you see. So this metaphorical apple keeps appearing, kind of like in Space Odyssey 2001. The obelisk. You remember when the that black obelisk appeared? Whenever it appeared, evolution happened. It appeared to the apes, and they discovered how to make a tool. It appeared to the astronauts, and they discovered how to go to space. But this whole idea, I'm just playing with this here, so don't run away. We're just playing with this mythological apple that keeps reappearing in human history. And when it appears, the world changes. And when the world changes, we live in the world. And we forget we created it. We live in a world, and we forget I created the world I'm living in. And then I live in that world until the apple rots. And then somebody else brings an apple. Bite this apple, you'll create a new world. So I bite the apple. And now I'm living in a new world. And it's fresh and it's wonderful. And everything is new, you see. But then gradually the apple begins to rot. And we're lost something. I'm missing something. I know. I long for a fresh apple. I want a fresh apple. I'm tired of eating this old apple. It's got worms in it. So we're living in a modern world that's kind of like an old apple now. It's full of worms. It's not fresh anymore. We're doing the same thing over and over again. Groundhog Day. Every day is the same day. Mass shootings, robberies, same old news endlessly, day after day after day. Oh my God, I'm so bored. I'm so exhausted with the modern world. Where is that apple? I'll bite it. Damn it. Give me that apple. Where is it? Give me an apple to bite. I want to create a new world. I want a fresh world. I want an exciting world. So movies are all apples. Come watch this movie. Bite this apple. You'll be in a fantasy world of wonder. You'll be in Pandora. Bite the apple. And we go and we love it. We bite the apple. But then the movie's over and we come back to our old apple world. We come back to the rotten apple of day-to-day drudgery, angst, the boredom, the dread. Oh, another day. I got to get up and do it again. I got to do it again and again and again. Oh, I wish I had a fresh apple. So anyway, I'm just kind of like rambling here. I don't know where we're going to end up, but I end up in killing Eve again, because that's all about the apple. If you could really bite the apple of killing Eve, if you could really bite the apple of the life of Pi, if you could really bite the apple of Avatar or any other great epic movie, you would begin to see the world for the first time. The end of T.S. Eliot wrote about that. We're all exploring in it, but at the end, life is exploring, but at the end of exploring, which is ambiguous, you'll arrive where you started and see it for the first time. Oh, wouldn't it be wonderful to see the world for the first time? When you retire, like I am, you begin to experience the dread of being free from the calendar and expectation and even dread, you see. When you retire, every day is the same. You get up, you have breakfast, you diddle or daddle, you go to sleep, you wake up again. Nobody visits, got nothing to do, the world doesn't want you, your job's done. You're too old to have sex, or to have desires for sex or whatever. And your body's getting too decrepit to go out and do adventures, physical things. So you kind of like come back and shrink into a timeless world where every day is the same. And it's kind of like a nursing home. We all end up in a nursing home, where we just sit in the chair and look at soap operas, but not really seeing the soap operas. Or we're looking at a newspaper, but not really reading the newspaper. We're just kind of like in a dead zone, waiting to die, you see. And that's kind of like where we all think we're going, you see. So how can I live so that every day is a new day? Every day is a fresh apple. Every day is discovery. Every day is the best day. Every day is a good day. Every day is a good day. That's the apple you should bite. Thanks for dropping in.